So, loved one, this is a new day in my life, more precisely a new end. And I just want to conclude you know, what I did today and what happened. And so, my life just um, improving every time, and I feel that in a slowly way I succeed in my purpose. And it's not a really happy point because this purpose, as I said in the previous time, is you know try to work about the thing that I want. For example, my project, and combine healthy and normal life. Okay, and this is something that I just haven't um, before, because I think that in all of this 2 months, maybe more, maybe less, I was absolutely hardcore about my project and about the thing that I wanted. And you know every day I just end one more day that I you know without any sleeping, 20 hours, 29, 20 fucking 2, 23, 19, 18 hours every day. um and you know first, it's absolutely um satisfied when you hand you know a day and you finish all the thing that you wanted, even it took a lot of time, a lot of strength, a lot of energy, a lot of emotional you know of this, that you actually tired. um but right now I try to change, and it's really hardly because I want to hold and work in the same strength, in the same strongly and hardly way. But I know that I can't because right now, for example, I stopped to work about my project. um and could I could continue, in the aspect of could, right? I just tried to solve something and I pretty fucking tired. And I just maybe almost sleep when I sit about the chair. um but I know in my feeling that it's not actually something that will be all of the time. And if I will try to solve you know this thing that I want for a 1 more hour, maybe I will just feel this release of my body and will be a pretty more energy. But I know very well that it's absolutely something that I was do if that was before a month or something like that. But right now, I just stop myself because I know it's not for me, and I try to change something. I try to change something, yeah, and I try to have a normal life because I don't feel that I have a normal life when I work really hard about my project. I feel that I just don't really work. I do something else, yeah. Um, and I know that I just must go for a haircut, but I don't really even close, for this thing because I too busy and I too fucking tired and I just don't know. Um, and yeah, I just pretty hope and wish that it's you know a moving time, yeah, and it's a time for changing, yeah, but it's not a falling time, it's not a fail time. And I think that in all this half of a month I do pretty less ideas of my project and work pretty less hardly, and it feels very badly because I was in this type of period of time, you know before 2 months, something like that, and I succeeded to arrive for a point that I enough hardly and hardcore, I enough discipline, okay, to be. Oh my gosh, it look very fucking badly. I pretty want to, remove my scar and improving. Um, and my point here is, you know, I was in a point like that I feel pretty full and I feel that my project's so fucking hardly and require so much energy and concentration. So every time I fall and every time I just can't and every time I don't know, and I succeed to absolutely walk up from that. And for right now, when I absolutely try to be different, I try to live a different, life, and I try to just, you know, combine a hardcore discipline and the normal life that I can work out and I can rest and I can work about my project, and when I need, after a lot of energy that I invest about, I will take a break from my project and I will come again after a half of hours or after hours, and after that I will continue, and after when I just feel tired I will go for sleep, and I will don't stay for more 5 hours than I just need when I so fucking tired in order to just solve something. And that's what I want. Okay, And I think that that's what I just have to say. um and it's pretty disappointing because I pretty want to continue, and I know that tomorrow I will wake up and I will just continue my routine, so I will not come again and work on my project in obsession way. I will just go do working out, eat, take a rest, after it work about this thing, and blah blah blah. And your actually body want to solve this thing right now, or more precisely, your power of discipline want to end this thing right now. Even your body actually pretty want to sleep. Um. Oh shit, bro. Why it looks so fucking badly about me? When I just don't really go for a haircut. Why? This is look like that. It's pretty fucking badly. I don't know why it looks so badly. What's the problem? Why it can't be actually normal? So yeah, sometimes when I just do what I do right now, I feel as I said in the morning, I feel adopt, okay? Because as I said, I don't really have something formal with my life. I don't really have something normal or a real to depend about in my life. All of my project, the thing that I just try to do is the thing that nobody actually know about. It's nobody actually care about. Nobody I don't know if never somebody actually will care about. And it's the thing that I want, and I just put my life about because that's my dream. And you know and I know that I need to do the impossible thing. And when I just feel right now that I tired and I leave this thing instead of continue, I feel that I give up, and I feel that you know I don't have this discipline, and I feel doubt, and I feel you know like a weak. Yeah. um because where there is no result, all the result that you have is the power that you invest, is the energy that you invest. Yeah. um and I know that very well. I know why I feel that, and in otherwise I know why I just do what I do. So if I just want to conclude and summary of this, you know of this period of time, all this you know 2 weeks, something like that, maybe more time, what I can say about this thing, what I can say about this time. Look. mm, I think that in half of the time I was pretty hardcore, the same as actually was before, something like that. But in the other half, um, I can say that it was a pretty disappointing time. But you know I can't say it's actually because of me, okay? It's because of you know I just have to